When it comes to innovation, DJI never stops to amaze us. They are always ahead of the curve, trying to redefine what's possible in drone industry. Today I'm here with you guys as an independent reviewer, not a sponsored or a paid one. And I will try to give you an honest look on the latest creation, the DJI Mini FLIP. Let's get started. When it's time to transport the drone, it folds down compactly, making it extremely easy to carry. But here's when the magic happens. When you're ready to take off, all you need to do is unfold the arms like this. The moment you unfold the arms, the drone automatically powers on, ready to fly within seconds. No complicated procedures, no waiting, just unfold and take off. Among all the drones DJI currently has on the market, there is of course the DJI NEO, which was recently released and features propeller guards. As you can see, the same applies to the DJI FLIP. This drone also comes equipped with propeller guards. In this video, I want us to discuss together the main features of this brand new drone and of course talk about its pros and cons, comparing it to the NEO. There is definitely so much to analyze in this video, so make sure to watch until the end. We have an entirely new design compared to all other DJI drones. When I first took the FLIP out of its packaging, I thought it could be a bit smaller, but as you can see here, it's quite a large drone, especially when compared to the DJI NEO and also the FIMI Mini 3. Next, let's talk about the sensor size. We have the same sensor as the DJI Mini 3 and the DJI Mini 4 Pro, which is much better than the one that the NEO has. Our sensor is 1/1.3, equivalent to a 24mm lens and an aperture f1.7. Compared to the NEO, which has a 2-axis gimbal, the DJI FLIP is equipped with a 3-axis gimbal. The FLIP's camera features the quad-buyer sensor, giving you the ability to capture higher resolution photos in megapixels. With the DJI FLIP, we have the ability to take 48 megapixel photos, just like the Mini 3 and the Mini 4 Pro, while the NEO only captures 12 megapixel photos. As for video resolution, it's good to know that the FLIP supports 4K at 60 frames per second, the same resolution as the Mini 4 Pro. In terms of color profiles, it's nice that the 10-bit D-Log M has been added, the same as the Mini 4 Pro. As for the price of the FLIP, it is positioned right between the Mini 3 and the Mini 4 Pro. The NEO costs $199, the DJI Mini 3 costs $419, the FLIP is priced $439, and the DJI Mini 4 Pro costs $759. For those who are not familiar with the DJI lineup, the new feature introduced with the NEO, which became very popular and was not available on any other drone, is the ability to fly the DJI NEO without needing a remote controller. All you have to do is press one of these QuickShot buttons here to select which QuickShot you want to perform. This feature has now been brought to the DJI FLIP as well. So you have a screen on the front of the drone that shows you which QuickShot mode you've selected. To change this mode, there is a button here on the side. Simply choose which QuickShot you want to perform, then rotate the drone so that you hold it in the palm of your hand with the camera facing us. After that, hold the button on the side for 2 seconds and the FLIP will execute the chosen QuickShot. One thing I forgot to mention is that although DJI advertises the FLIP as a palm landing and palm takeoff drone, in reality it's better to take off with a firm grip from the side rather than from the palm of your hand. The propeller guards are there to protect the propellers and the drone, and not our fingers. Although it's not necessary to have a remote controller if you want to change the settings, for example, of a QuickShot. You need to have at least your phone with you. This way, you can connect to the DJI FLY app on the Flip, allowing you to make adjustments to the drone's setting. You may want the drone to go a bit farther during a QuickShot, or perhaps you want it to descend a little bit lower. You can adjust all these parameters through the DJI FLY app. Additionally, using the DJI FLY app, you can manually control or fly the drone using the virtual joysticks available within the app. The ability to quickly unfold the drone and get it in the air is definitely a big advantage. A new feature of this drone is that it has a 3D infrared sensing sensor here at the front. The fact that we have this type of sensor compared to the standard optical obstacle avoidance sensor is definitely an advantage in low light conditions. The larger sensor compared to the NEO, especially in follow me mode, offers additional advantages. The DJI FLIP remains under the 250 gram limit, weighing 249 grams. This is of course extremely important for those flying in areas where there may be restrictions. With a weight under 250 grams, in most cases you do not need to register your drone with the relevant civil aviation authorities. Regarding the flight time, the DJI FLIP offers 31 minutes, while the NEO offers about 18 minutes. Speaking about the battery life, when you purchase the Fly More combo pack, which includes extra batteries, you also receive this charging station. A positive feature is that by using a cable and a charger with a relatively high power output, you can now charge up to 2 batteries simultaneously. As for storage, there is a slot for a micro SD card, while the internal storage is only 2 GB. Personally, I believe DJI took a step back in this aspect by deciding not to include more internal storage in the Flip, as they did with the NEO or with the DJI Action 5 Pro. Next, let's talk about wind resistance. The DJI FLIP has a wind resistance rating of level 5, which is the same as what we have in the Mini 4 Pro and the Mini 3. Meanwhile, the NEO is rated at level 4. Now let's talk about transmission, meaning the signal between your drone and your remote controller. The Flip uses O4 transmission technology, which according to DJI provides a range of 13 kilometers, the same technology that we have in the Mini 4 Pro and the DJI NEO. Now regarding the FPV experience, this was a big advantage of the NEO due to the fact that we have the ability to switch from the no controller experience all the way to using the DJI goggles. Unfortunately, in the Flip, at the moment there is no compatibility with the FPV goggles. Speaking of compatibility, the DJI FLIP is compatible with these 2 remote controllers. The DJI RC N3 is what you'll need to connect your smartphone. It does not have a built-in screen or anything like that. You raise the mount, connect your phone, and you can easily see what the drone is seeing in the air. The Flip is also compatible with this remote controller, the DJI RC2. Due to the built-in screen, you don't have to always take out your phone and connect it to the controller. It offers an incredible user experience, and I recommend purchasing it if you have the right budget. Although we have this infrared sensor in the front, which helps you in low light conditions to avoid obstacles ahead, we should note that we do not have 360-degree obstacle avoidance like in the Mini 4 Pro. However, here at the bottom of the body we have sensors that assist during landing. Unfortunately, we do not have true vertical 4K. The camera, although it is the same as the one on the Mini 3 and the Mini 4 Pro, lacks the ability to rotate. As for the shooting modes on the Flip, we have all the common ones found in most DJI drones. We have features like hyperlapse, slow motion, Mastershots, etc. Mastershots, it's a really useful feature. If you don't want to pilot the drone and make a series of manual movements, the drone will do it all for you. As I mentioned earlier, we have the classic QuickShots like Drone, Cycle, Rocket, Helix, Boomerang, as well as Asteroid. As for panoramic photos, we have 180-degree wide angle, sphere and vertical panoramic shots. Speaking of zoom, we have digital zoom. Let's now talk about the price. As for the DJI Flip, it costs $439 for the drone itself and the RC-N3 remote controller. This is the controller you will need in the basic package in order to fly the drone with the remote. If you want to use the RC2, you'll need to spend $639. Now, if you want to get the Fly More combo package, which costs $779, you'll receive the drone and the RC2 along with the charging dock, 2 additional batteries, all the other accessories and a bag to store everything. These were the main features of the DJI Flip. Now let's discuss the pros and cons I've observed with the Flip. When the Flip is in follow mode, it always follows us from behind and stays very close. Even if we try to change the settings, the issue remains, often cutting off the lower part of our body. This problem does not occur when we activate follow mode from the controller. However, personally, I don't think this is a solution. The Flip should fly autonomously, so we expect DJI to fix the issue in the next software update. Although the Flip is considered a small drone, it is quite noisy. Be sure that you will not go unnoticed when flying in an area with a lot of people. The Flip comes with only 2 GB of internal storage, which, in my personal opinion, as I mentioned earlier, it's insufficient. If you want to take off from the ground, make sure the surface is free of dust or debris. The propellers are so close to the ground that as soon as the motors start, a lot of dust and dirt gets kicked up. Last but not least, I noticed that the Flip has a slight tilt to the left, which at first glance appears to be a defect. The positive aspect of this is that it doesn't affect the shots or the overall behavior of the gimbal. It just looks unpleasant to me. Let's start with the battery charging hub included in the Fly More combo package, which supports parallel charging. You can charge 2 batteries at the same time using a fast charger. The total charging time from 0 to 100% is approximately 70 minutes. The Flip is equipped with advanced recording modes, including slow motion, panoramas, Mastershots, QuickShots, and AI Hyperlapse. During the tests I conducted over the past few days, the DJI Flip performed flawlessly, and I can confidently say that I was impressed by the final quality of the recordings. Following this description, I'll share a mix of recordings, including QuickShots, panoramas, and other modes to highlight the DJI Flip's capabilities. These examples will demonstrate how effortlessly the Flip produces high-quality cinematic results in real-world scenarios.
control the flip through voice commands via our mobile phone. For example, we can change the recording mode, adjust various parameters, or even land the drone. To end, I'll mention the incredible feature of the flip that it automatically powers on when we unfold the arms and shuts off when we fold them back.
With that, we've reached the end of today's presentation. I tried to share everything you'd want to know about the DJI FLIP, as well as my experience flying it. If you found this video helpful, a big like and a subscription to my channel are always appreciated. See you guys in the next video. Take care.